Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. Please remember that these messages may apply to your past, your present, or your future. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get into tonight's message. As you all can see here, we have the overall energy of they sold their soul to the devil knowing it was a crappy deal here, okay? So that is tonight's energy. This is what we are going to be discussing in this particular reading. Hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. Okay, so let's go over some of the energy that clarifies the overall energy for this reading here, okay? So we have here, this is Jumbie, okay, which is mask, okay, on this particular card here, okay? These individuals whom have sold their soul for fame, for fortune, for positions, titles, roles, or what have you, Spirit is saying that these individuals are wearing false masks, okay? These individuals are very fake, they're phony, they're fraudulent, okay? But you know, a lot of people are thrown aback by this. A lot of people may even be unaware of this, because you see how fancy she's dressed here. She has a nice attire, nice hat, okay? Her hair is nice, you know. She's dressed well, whether male or female here, but these individuals are wearing masks. So a lot of these individuals, they parade around like they're Christians, but they're really fake, phony, fraudulent Christians. They're not really Christians, okay? Because if you look more into them and what they really stand for, what they about, different groups and organizations and clubs and societies and different things that they are a part of, does not align with them being Christians, nor their actions or their behavior align with them being Christian here. So in fact, it doesn't matter how many times they go to church. I don't care if they sing in the choir. I don't care if they're ushers, you know, they on the usher board, okay? They over the kitchen committee. I don't, you know, whatever position they have in the church, they can be a Sunday school teacher, and I don't care nothing about it, okay? They are fake, they're phony, they're fraudulent. They're fooling a whole congregation of individuals here by wearing their mask, because these individuals know that they sold their soul to the devil. Well, first of all, okay, they sold their soul to the satanic powers that be, okay? And we're just gonna keep it real here. No pun intended, okay? Wealthy, very rich, prominent, elite, supposedly elite is what they call themselves. Caucasian people are the ones who own the Federal Reserve, that own the banking system, to create the currency, that own the majority of the land in the United States of America, you know, which they claim is theirs. Frankly, they stole it, okay? A lot of the things that they claim that they founded or created, they did not. They actually took it from other people. Nevertheless, they claim it as theirs on today, okay? So we know this, okay? These individuals, they have actually sold their soul to these satanic powers that be, okay? And the reason why they have sold their soul to them is because these are the individuals, okay, who, you know, these are their handlers. These are the very ones who are the oppressors are indeed their handlers. Why? Because they're the ones who sign their paychecks. They're the ones who's the reasoning for having whatever job that they have, especially if they have some type of government job, okay? And people are afraid of three things, as I've said before, okay? They're afraid of rich white people in power, they're afraid of death, and they're afraid of not having money. Those are the three main things that just about everybody, you know, except for a few of us, are afraid of in the world. Being without, okay, which is why most people in the world are very materialistic and greedy, type of approach when it comes to finances, money, and resources here. So a lot of these individuals, they sell out for nothing more than to acquire some type of higher level position, title, role, to get some type of advancement or promotion of some kind. To be a part of this type of clique or group or crowd. Okay, thus they make deals with the devil. This is the reason why they have to sign these contracts. This is the reason why they take these oaths here. Okay, and these individuals in power, they force this to do they force these individuals to do this because this is what they dangle over the head. They often get them involved in some type of illegal activity and use it as a blackmail. They record them during some type of illegal activity, as well as have the contract, as well as have them sign some take some type of oath, as well as other ritualistic initiation practices in which they have to go through in order to and people do this for comforts. They do this for finances, money, resources, power, status. It really boils down to money. The more money people have, most people in the world thinks that brings some type of happiness, okay, because you have a certain amount of money here. And you got people on various different levels from low to high who do this, okay, for whatever little small, insignificant incentives in which they receive. So, in fact, they sold their soul to the satanic powers that be, which is these elite individuals in power that run the shadow government, those of the 13 bloodlines, tip top of the pyramid and all this other shit, royals and everything like that. This is who they sell out to, okay? This is who they take their orders from. This is who is controlling these persons here, okay? And it's, in fact, who they actually protect and serve, because, they're too cowards to come out and say, we're not for the people like that or whatever. Our orders come from higher. They're not going to say that, but that's exactly how it is. Okay. But so, in fact, they sell their soul to these satanic powers that be. And the satanic powers that be, they made a pact with the devil, okay, with unhuman, demonic, alienistic, as you would call it, but they're unhuman beings that they made pacts with long time ago to ensure their wealth, their power, their status, that they would never lose their positioning, okay? And so this is the reason why their demons, which is what they call their gods, have to be fed so much, okay? And this is the very reason why we see so many blood sacrifices and various different things going on all around the world on a daily basis, because their gods got to be fed here, okay? But they praise and they worship false gods here, okay? Nevertheless, they sell out to these satanic powers that be. They hence they sell their soul to the devil, okay? They make a deal with the devil, literally, okay? They become chained to the devil. These demons inhabit their mind, their body, and soul, and possess them, and then thus forth take control of their entire mind and body, and so forth, okay? This is what these individuals do. So they're wearing masks around you, okay? They're in your children's schools. They're at your universities and your colleges, okay? They are at your church. They are in your family. They're in your neighborhood, okay? They're at your local grocery store, your gas station, okay? They're in every one of your government positions on every level. They're at the hospitals. They're at the nursing homes. They're at your local doctor's office, okay? They're in various different, it doesn't matter where you look, okay? These satanic powers that be have people in their pocket on various different levels, but the fact of the matter is they sold their soul to the devil knowing that it's a crappy deal, okay? And this is the reason why they have to do such degrading, humiliating, sick, sadistic type of shit just to be even in the in crowd of, this clique, this secret society in which they are a part of, okay? But these individuals are wearing masks, okay? So they may come off like, of course they're going to come off like they're righteous and they're upstanding pillars of the community. Many of them who proclaim to be Christian, they come off as if they're saved, sanctified, and delivered. They act like they're holier than thou, in all these different things, okay? And of course, they come off like they're the most educated, the most sophisticated, the highest degree having, the highest, the most knowledgeable, the most enlightened and illuminated. Okay, individuals here, okay, but these individuals are wearing masks, okay. It don't matter how well they dress, how good they look, okay. The amount of money they have, okay, the beauty of their homes and their vehicles and their jewels and all these different insignificant things that don't mean anything. These people are wearing masks, okay, and depending on who they're around at any point in time depends on the mask that they are wearing here, okay? These are the people who have sold their soul to the devil, knowing it was a crappy deal here, okay? Even with the Metal King here, if you look at him, now this talks about discipline, it talks about armor, it talks about boundaries here, okay? This is he's in dark armor type of attire here, okay. You even see him here wearing a mask because he's fake, he's fraudulent, he's phony. What type of people wear a mask? Individuals that want to hide their true selves, individuals who want to hide whom they really are. That's the reason why these elite people all the time, they have these little, they little mansion parties, they little masquerade balls, and where all kinds of low down dirty doings goes on, honey, okay. They love their mask, okay. You often see him come out in their mask at the Met Gala and all of that or whatever here, okay? So they partake in this dark, demonic, sinister, satanic, wicked, Masonic energy here that they partake in for power, for privilege, for status, for wealth, okay? This is what they're doing this in, okay? And they use this Metal King came out because they use this, once they obtain this level of power, a status, and different things, they use this armor, okay, and this discipline amongst others, okay, to punish others, to intimidate others, threaten others, keep people out of their boundaries, okay. Because why? Because they're wearing a mask. They don't want you to see whom they really are here, okay. Many of them ended up sitting in guilty regret here, okay. You see them thorns sticking out her head. These people's minds, bodies, and souls are under constant attack here, okay. These individuals no longer even have a soul because they're soulless beings. They sold their soul, okay. Fame and fortune was more important to them than their soul, okay. So this is with the thorns coming out this person's head. Many of these individuals who have sold their soul to the devil, knowing that it was a crappy deal. This is the reason why the satanic powers that be, they end up doing what they want to them. They put these people under mind control. They use them. They abuse them in various different ways. And I'm the type of person, I speak out against injustices. No matter who is for or whatever, because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. What these people go through, especially celebrities and various different ones of them on different levels, okay. And that's the first thing that they'll try to say, oh, there's levels to this shit or whatever. Nobody care about your damn levels. You're still a part of something wicked and demonic. And I know at the end of the day, everybody got choices, and you made your decision and your choice to do what you want to do, but that still doesn't justify you being used and abused. I don't give a damn what choice you made. Nobody signs up ever to be used and abused, to be treated like a slave, to be somebody's servant, to be somebody's puppet, to be mistreated in any type of way, regardless of the decision that you decided to make. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if this was solely like, these people who become rich and famous, decided to be, worship Lucifer as their god, they decided to be devil worshippers on the surface, you have the right to believe in whatever you want to believe in. If that's what you believe in, technically, that's your business, okay? I don't have to believe with that. I don't have to go along with that. It's perfectly fine for you to believe in that if you want to believe that Lucifer is your God. If you want to believe that Lucifer is the God of this earth, okay? But guess what? You believing in Lucifer does not give somebody the right to abuse you. So I still say what you are going through is bullshit, okay? If what you believe in hurts other people, taunts, hunts, harass other people, break other people down, violate other people, use and abuse people in various different ways. There is where the problem lies, okay? Not what you believe in. I'm not here to tell you how you should believe, what you should believe. You have the right to believe in whatever you want to believe, okay? If you wanted to believe Barney, the big purple dinosaur, was your God, you got the right to believe that, okay? But if the people who created, say, Barney, and the people who ran, rule, and control whatever type of organization practices or secret society practices surrounding Barney, and you got in that organization, and they're abusing you in certain type of ways, because that has absolutely nothing with the hell you believing in Barney. Nothing. So this is not even about people's specific religions. Technically, you got the right to believe in what you want to believe, whether I feel like it's true and accurate or not, whether it's something that I am going to be willing to go by or not. Okay, I've seen people with all different types of walks of life, and to be honest with you, I have went to school with, work with, been associates with, live by, even offered help to people whom I know did not believe in God. I have known people who believe more in aliens than they do God. I have known people who are flat out atheists. I have known people who are on the dark side, but guess what? All those people, no matter what they believe in, we all do the same thing every day. Everybody eats, sleep, and shit, okay? Everybody goes to work. Everybody has to pay their bills. Everybody got to take care of their kids. Everybody cook and clean every day. Everybody, some shit on a daily basis. We all do. It don't matter whether you a Christian or whether you a Satanist. Both of them people have feelings. If you punch a Christian in the face and you punch a Satanist in the face, they're going to feel the pain the same, okay? Now, them two people believe in two different things. That's their business, technically. I'm not here to talk about what you believe in, but when what you believe in hurts other people, hurts you or other people, that is what the problem is. You understand what I'm saying? So that is the point. And these people are being used and abused, even though, whether they were tricked into selling their soul, whether they were forcibly coerced into signing some bogus ass contract that they have been bound to for the rest of their damn life. They got in and now they can't get out. Whatever the circumstances of the situation, those people get used and abused. Okay? When you are forced to be initiated witch, when you are forced to partake in ritualistic practices like drinking blood, drinking urine, eating feces, when you are forced to shave all your hair off your head or dye your hair blonde or put on a damn blonde wig, when you are a full-grown ass man and you haven't decided that you want to be a cross-dresser or transgender or a drag queen on your own, but you are forcibly made to put on a damn dress just to please and appease the satanic powers that be and some type of ritualistic ass practice, this is something that has been forced upon you. Because it wouldn't be something that you would normally do. Why? Because you would walk around like that all the damn time. If that was what you was really into, is what you would really like, you would have did it well before you became rich and fucking famous. So I know it's something that's being forced on you. It don't make no damn sense that actresses and models and singers and dancers and all kinds of damn people, just because they got some type of talent, skill, or ability, and somebody come along and act like they want to offer them some type of grand opportunity, they got to get on some type of casting couch and get sodomized and popped in the behind. That is bullshit. That is sexual harassment on the job, okay? I don't care where you work. You can work in a corporate damn office. You can work in McDonald's if you want to. And your boss come up to you and tell you, oh, you can get this job if you let me screw you in the butt. Yeah, that company going to be sued the hell out of. Corporate is going to be called. That manager is gonna be fired the hell out of. How come it ain't the same? How come it's different when you talking about government? How come it's different when you talking about the industry? This is bullshit. It is bullshit. These people are being used and abused. And depending on what type of how high you go up in the industry, it all depends on who you screw. You understand? And then this don't happen one time. The very first person that offered you a deal on a regular, you got to screw that person. And as soon as they set you up with a meeting to go see somebody else that can advance your career, you got to screw that person. And you forever screwing your way to the damn top. So it don't never end. Then you pimped out and you passed around. It don't never end. This is abuse. Now, if you a nymphomaniac on your own and you like getting down with the get down and you into threesomes and orgies on your own, hey, that's your business too. I ain't here to judge you on that either. But I'm sorry. Even if you a stone cold freak and that's what you like on your own, it is not the same as somebody telling you who to screw, when to screw, how to screw, or where to screw, what time to screw. That's not the same. You screwing on your own how many times a day with whoever you want to, it's your business. But when people telling you who you can and can't screw, arranging your situation, that is abuse. This is what these people go through. This is the reason why they end up in guilt and regret. But see, once they in there, they end up getting stuck. And they end up having to go with the flow. They end up having to go along to get along. Just to make sure they get what they worth. But people get tired of that. I think it's amazing how them people end up looking so beautiful and so handsome. You know, I understand they got, brilliant ass makeup artists and clothing designers and everything that make them up and fix them up. But the shit they have to go through on a daily basis, child, please. I don't understand why them folks ain't so, can't hardly walk, bruised up in different ways, swole up in different ways. Baby, please. Baby, please. I've been told their ass I ain't going no tour, I ain't doing no damn interview with nobody, going to nobody's show, no none of that. Until I heal, goddamn, until I get ready to do something. These people get abused. So they end up like this, and sitting in darkness and guilt and regret. Then their minds get played with, chipping them people, putting them under mind control, getting them drug dependent and all this other kind of shit. As soon as they get to breaking their programming, the first thing they want to say, oh, they having a psychotic break. Oh, they gone to rehab. They gone to a mental health facility, and then they come out the mental health facility, they got blonde ass hair, blue ass eyes, black as midnight, with blonde hair and blue damn eyes, and got them brainwashed the hell to death, looking zoned out, and they come on camera and embracing bipolar and shit like that. It is not cool to be bipolar. How come them people that had them type of disabilities before the hell they got rich and famous? Huh? How come them people that had none of them addictions and none of them problems, one suicidal, the suicidal shit be the biggest one. You got people homeless on the street right now, ain't got food to eat, ain't washed their ass I don't know how long, ain't got no change of clothes, no nothing, ain't killing themselves. They make y'all believe all the damn time these people that don't want for nothing, they's got everything, is killing themselves. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. Y'all don't even question it. These people be sitting in guilt and regret. And you have to ask yourself. For the few of them that may have killed themselves or was forced to kill themselves, you have to ask yourself why. Their environment got to be so damn demonic. You know what I'm saying? Them people be scared to death. A lot of them won't even have mirrors in their damn house because they scared the demons to look back at them because the demons has been conjured up in them and shit. Oh, why so many be walking around with shades on at fucking nighttime. Ain't cause that shit is cool and it's cute. It cause the eyes is the window to the soul, cause them demons will smooth jump the hell up out of them. Then they have people walking around, intimidate them all the time, shape-shifting real quick in front of them with their lizard ass. Scan them to damn death, scanning them into submission and shit. It's crazy. These people go through, that is abuse. Period. They can't talk about it, but ain't nobody gonna keep me from talking about it. Because it's true. This is what they force upon them people. This is what they force upon them people. And I understand everybody got choices. And I understand some of them were exactly where they want to be, doing what they want to do, and whatever. That still don't make it okay for them to fucking be abused. And I know any goddamn good and damn time, they done got tired of being abused. They can't speak out the way they want to because one of them have been popped up dead. Sacrificed. They've been got their throat smooth slipped. Especially those of them that's Masons. It's a part of their damn initiation process. That smooth get their damn tongue cut up out their damn mouth for speaking about any goddamn thing. But it's stupid in the damn way because their society ain't even secret. This is what these people's going through. This is abuse. Okay? This ain't got a damn thing to do with what nobody believe in or any damn thing like that. This is abuse. Just imagine if all the things that these people go through, a husband forced upon his wife every day. Or a mother, all these things that these women endure, forced upon her children every day. They would be locked the hell up fast, quick, in a damn hurry. But see, when you get the mixing and mangling amongst the damn elites and these folk in power with all these millions and billions and trillions of damn dollars and shit, you know, it's a world within a world. It's a different world. It's still abuse though. And nobody want to tell the damn truth about it. It's BS. Nobody want no damn demon conjured up in them just to succeed. Don't nobody want to sell their soul to the damn devil just to progress. Don't nobody want to lose control of their own damn bowels instead of being pummeled in the damn ass just to have some comfort. Be comfortable and be able to live comfortably in any type of damn way. It's ridiculousness. Whoever in the hell in power that come up with this stupid ass shit is beyond sick. And everybody that's there is scared to say it. I'm saying. It's absolutely disgusting and it's sick. And it's sad that this is what these people have to go through. And they suffer on a daily basis. Guess what? Until the moons and the stars and the numbers and the signs and the symbols all lined up perfectly for the elite when they decide to fucking sacrifice them. Because, you know, they love some numerology and astrology and zodiology and all this shit. Astronomy and every damn thing. Everything, you know, shit got to be lined up perfectly in order and shit when they decide to sacrifice them and shit. You know, all the signs and symbols have to be there. All the colors and different shit got to be there. This is how they work. Manipulating numbers and shit. This is how they work. Manipulating, bending energy and manipulating technology and shit. This is how they work. That's what they do. Okay? That's what they do. Yeah. Betrayal here. Look at this. Look how dark and evil and wicked and decrepit this look. Betrayal. This card here is called Aunt Nancy. Betrayal. See this dark scorpion of a figure here? Dark, evil, wicked, satanic, masonic, and demonic. Here, and you see this ball here, and she conjuring up all kinds of shit here. These people end up being betrayed. Why? To fulfill desires. Why? To fulfill pleasures. Yeah. Why? Why, Tiffany? To obtain that cosmic power. Betrayal. For desires. For pleasure. For cosmic power. Come on now. And y'all all too eager to sell your soul. Okay? And then all that shit that I just described that they got to go through and got to deal with, they ain't enough. They want blood. So now you got to blood sacrifice your own family members and friends and associates and confidants, people close to you. So they don't talk about that either. It ain't even safe to be a true friend to any of these damn folks because you don't know who the hell they might decide to sacrifice next, or who the damn powers that be. And what's so jacked up about it, you don't get to decide. No, they just send you this little intimate, little quiet, little secret letter that come one day sealed all nice to tell you who they want. It might be one of your kids, your mama, your daddy, your grandmother. They always go for the juggler. They want the one that you love the most, the one that's gonna hunt you for the rest of your life, the one that's gonna really hit that heart chakra. That's the one they want. And they still don't be enough. They come for more and more and more. They want to turn you out sexually. They want you into demonic, all type of shit. Then they want to humiliate and embarrass you. Then you got to be a part of ritualistic type of shit. And then you got to do blood sacrifices. And then they might want to kill your kids or screw your kids. You never know. It's a roll of dice. Want to groom your kids sexually, turn them out, make them readily available to the powers that be, or we just want some kidded blood. Just sacrifice them. See, this shit goes on. They sold to the devil, knowing it's a crappy deal here. Okay? And this is the reason why we have here the prison wharf. Sabotage here. It even speaks of poverty consciousness here. A lot of these people, they scared to death of being poor, of being without. And once they in there, they do whatever, however, whenever to get whatever they can have. Okay? But it end up being self-sabotage. But this is what they have to do. Because they sold. Sacrifice. These individuals end up addicted. We have sacrifice and addicted here. Okay? This is what it's all about. We were just talking about their sacrifice. You see this addicted here? You see these thorns all in his back, just like these thorns that was all in her head here. They mind, body, and soul get tampered with. They get stabbed in the back by the very individuals that they sold out to. You see how this individual looking so dark and demonic and sinister. All these cards look very dark and evil and wicked, because that's what they all around. That's what surrounds them. Wickedness. And so then they end up sitting back thinking about these things. They think long and hard about it. Many of them so eager to sell their soul right now. They coming out the womb knowing what they got to do to get it, and they with it. You know. Many of them down to play with those of them who like to pay to play. You understand? Just so they can get that leg up. Okay? But they just end up going round and around and around in the same toxic cycles here. Okay? And they end up in deep thought about it here. Okay? So they get that message in the bottle, that offer here. Okay? And it don't do nothing but cause all this chaos and conflict in their life here. And to win, it's time for them to go. When the powers that be decide to sacrifice them, to take them out here, controlling every aspect of their life and using and abusing them along the way. Let's get some further clarification. Spirit, please clarify. They sold their soul to the devil knowing it was a crappy deal. Those of them that's couples up. You know what I'm saying? Their lovers end up being arranged. You know, many of them end up in situations where they're in arranged marriages, okay? Got bad health here. Many of them end up in bad health from what they have to endure. This stuff stay hidden. Don't nobody want to go through that. Okay? We got courthouse here, okay? Scandals going on. And they take that trip. They take that journey to make the changes that they want to see in their life here, okay? These individuals are false persons, Spirit is saying. These individuals end up being toxic, just as toxic as the individuals that's running, ruling, and controlling them. They are forced to even have multiple lovers here. And it ain't even really ain't no love involved. Many of them end up being pimped out and passed around here. See, this lovers is just about people being intimate. You see, they're being intimate with each other. Everything always resort back to sex with these individuals. No matter what they want from you, it's something sexual applied to it. For what? Fortune. For what? Fortune. Look, money at the bottom of the deck. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Spirit, please clarify. Courthouse. For these individuals that sold, they sold to the devil knowing it's a crappy deal. Yeah. They end up being, money is at the bottom of the deck again. Money is at the bottom of the deck again, guys. Yeah. Lovers in reverse try to pop out. These are the type of cards that ain't even supposed to come out in the reverse here, but we gonna take it like that, okay? These individuals, the majority, what people don't even understand, what people don't quite know, all the things that go on behind the scenes, especially the satanic and demonic things, all the sexually explicit things or whatever, is how they really make their fortunes, how they really make their money here. All of these scandals that goes on here, okay? These multiple lovers in reverse here, leave them in despair here. Because from person to person that they deal with, that they involve with, use them and abuse them however they want to. Because oftentimes it's individuals who are, way wealthier than them. They don't comply. No, they put that call in to somebody higher up to say, oh, this one was a problem here. Then they keep you from getting a job ever again. Or getting another movie role, or getting a good modeling gig, or, soon as you're not what they wanted you to be, they blacklist you, they mess up your career in some type of way, and guess what, you still stuck, because it's not like that's your get out free card, or anything. They still set you up to sacrifice you here. So they have to take these journeys, these trips here. Okay, this is the reason why a lot of them end up in regret here, because of how they get used and abused. Okay, and they have to go and play pretend threesomes, orgies, different situations, traveling around from place to place here with the enemies. These shape-shifting ass enemies, these demonically possessed ass enemies, it's got them doing all types of things just for them to have their fortunes here. That's why often these people end up in despair here, okay? But it's all for the love of money here. Got false person and money at the bottom of the deck here on both of these decks. False person, money. sacrifice, the prison warfare, self-sabotage here, betrayal. This is what's going on with those of them who sold their soul to the devil knowing it was a crappy deal. Let's see if Spirit have any other messages. Yeah. High Priestess, bottom of the deck, secret information, secret knowledge, occultic knowledge here. Okay? These secret societies and various different things that they have to partake in, okay? They got to be down with the boule, down with the cabal, down with these secret societies like Freemasonry and all kinds of things. These people have to work hard, Spirit is saying. They have to work hard for the money in more ways than one. And we ain't talking about it on stage. Yeah. They have to work hard in order for them to gain, turn their 7 of Pentacles into a Queen or a King of Pentacles here. To gain their income. That's the reason why you got the Lover sitting here with Fortune here. Yeah. The Devil here. Addictive patterns of behavior. This is how they acquire these habits and these addictions. Okay, this toxicity here. They chained to the devil. They sold their soul to the satanic powers that be. They made a deal with the devil for their fame, their fortunes, their comforts, materialisms, finances, money, resources, and everything here. They have to hold up their end of the bargain and do everything that they taught. Okay? But it leaves these individuals in despair. Okay? Yeah. It leaves these individuals in despair. But this is what they have to do if they want their hopes, wishes, and dreams to come true here. This is what they got to do. Spirit is saying. And it's vigorous competition. It's vigorous competition amongst all of them. So behind the scenes, they constantly competing. Because that's what I was just telling you. That's why the cast and couch and all this other type of shit still apply and shit. It's all about who did you screw. And see, this causes nothing but heartache and pain of what they endure and what they go through because of all this competition here. Okay? But yeah. This is what they have to do to get this abundance. Okay? To make themselves appear that they're happy in some type of way here. Yeah, it's all about money. Ain't nothing but money cards coming down here, y'all. Nothing. This is all for the love of money. Yeah. For them to obtain that success, that triumph, that victory, that public recognition here. This is what they have to do. This is what they have to partake in. This is what they have to endure. Okay? We got the World here at the bottom of the deck. This often speaks to achievements, to accomplishments, to reaching goals, to completions. At some point in time, this world, it cycles around, okay? Something comes to an end for something new to begin here. See, that's the reason why they do their death and rebirth rituals and different things. You ever notice how when they first get in government or office, or when they first get some type of position in the interest or something, it's like that's when they look the most real. They look the most beautiful, the most handsome, the most sincere. They, you could tell that, they got this passion and they got this drive and they got the whatever talent, skill, or ability they have, and it's this pure natural type of a happiness that that they have been overcome with. Because you know what they do. They bring you in and they show you the finer things in life. They shower you with gifts and give you lots of money and take you out on yachts and take you to fancy resorts and all these different things, nice parties, and you kicking in, you feeling real good and you doing your thing or whatever. And then that's when they roll in the contracts. Then that's when they roll in You know, the sodomy and every damn thing else that you have to partake in. But see, by this point in time, it's too late for you to turn back. Because they allowed you to see too much. You understand? Damn near every car that came out here, y'all, is about money. These people have to work their ass off, have to work hard. And I'm not just talking about, it's only about 10% of whatever talent, skill, ability, or gift that they have that even means anything. We talking about people who can take a homeless person off the street and make them a celebrity overnight. They don't have to have no college degree, no high school diploma. They don't have to have no type of skills or abilities or anything at all. They can turn them into an overnight celebrity. And make the world, convince the world. This is how they got y'all brainwashed and dumbed down. They so cold with it, they could take a stranger off the street, homeless person off the street, and turn them into an overnight celebrity. And convince the world, the general public, to love that person. Convince you that this is such an awesome person. You remember the man? He was homeless. They was like, he was what they call him, like the golden voice man or something like that. But he was a homeless man. And he had some addictions and different things, but the man used to stand out and sing. He had a nice voice. He could sing really well. And he got recognized or noticed in some type of way. They cleaned that man up. You know, he made a few appearances, I think, on some shows or something like that or whatever. He ended up falling back into addiction and homelessness and different things like that or whatever. But it just goes to show how they can take anybody from anywhere. You ain't got to have a talented bone in your body. Because when you get in there, they're going to tell you the image they want you to have. The look they want you to have. They got a whole crew for everything. Everything. And then they send in a specific handler as well, who's with you and around you all the time. Okay? Send you to these damn labs and they did different little facilities and they mind control your ass, and your handler have access to all your little programmable triggers and shit to trigger all these different altars and shit that they have you know what I'm saying, that they have conjured up in you. Then the next time, and like I was saying, so when these people first come out and you first see them, they seem so pure and so lighthearted and beautiful and this and that, just as innocent as they want to be and awesome and great. And the next time you see them, they look all dark and demonic, like the life has just left their eyes. It's like they've seen something horrific, like they've been scared to death. Like they have been tortured in so many ways that they just look dark. The life has been sucked from them. Like the energy was sucked out of them. You're liable to see them with butterflies over one eyes and different shit. Throwing up different little Masonic hand signs. And shit, satanic hand sign. All of a sudden you see them, they got the tongue sticking out, they're throwing up the devil horns, they're throwing up 3-6, you know, all the same shit you see over and over and over again. The one eye symbol, they had them all do the same shit over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen so many people. They got access to so much talent, skill, and ability, yet they use the same signs and symbolisms for like years upon fucking years. You would think with them being such, you know, so talented that they would come up with something else. No, they just use the same shit over and over again. You know. And then act appalled when people can recognize it and say something about it. Like you've only drilled it in people's mind forever. Nevertheless, which most people don't see it until you awaken anyway, though. And that's just how they go. And it be right in your face the whole time here. So this is what it's about here. This abundance, this wealth, okay? But it comes with enduring a whole lot here with the 7 of Wands that sit in behind. The 10 of Coins here, they have to endure a lot. That's why many of them end up being so defensive with outsiders or others and different things or whatever, because these people are going through so much all the time. Look at this. Split the deck. Magician. Witchcraft. Sorcery. Black magic. Voodoo. Hoodoo. Hexes. Curses. Conjuring of demons that they are invoking in these people here. Yeah. That magician fell. Spirit wanted me to see that. You got the Hierophant here. These authoritarian figures here. Witch practitioners here. You see how they standing before them, kneel down before them, bow before them. These the ones doing all this hocus pocus bullshit on them. I'm trying to do it. I can't even make it up. Okay? Spirit say they sold it soul to the devil, knowing it was a crappy deal. Okay, guys, real quick, let's see if we have any other messages that Spirit would like to share. Yeah, these people, they many of them, they get manipulated in all kinds of ways here. There's witch doctors and witch practitioners all over the place. Many of them who are witches, like I can spot them out a mile away. Like many different ones of them, I can spot them a mile away. I can tell you which one of them is high ranking witches versus which one of them just may be a part of a witch coven. I just know. I can just tell them. But it is the same thing. It is not just that. I mean, I can see the same thing in people. It's just, it's different. I can say different things. So even when it comes to people who are, I know people automatically who are gay, whether you in the closet or you out in the open, or even if you just curious. Okay. I can see, but I'm an empath too. Okay. So I feel a lot of people's energy. Okay. I can see whole demons in people. Like I can see these people's true selves, like the demons that's in them. Okay. I can see many different things. I can see individuals who's angelic in certain ways. They have a certain, type of aura around them and different things. It's very, so it's not any one thing just be like, oh, I know them witches, but I can tell. You can tell a witch, especially the ones of them who are, actually witch practitioners, who are high ranking witches, who are over other lower level witches or over others that's in the witch covens and different things or whatever. Nevertheless, guys, they have to be a part of these prostitution rings in here and things. Okay. And that's the reason why you seen that that Lover's card come out with the fortune here. Okay. That's how they make the predominantly the majority of their money. Okay. Spirit. Yeah. Spirit said this is modern day slavery. These people are experiencing modern day slavery. Okay. And what people fail to realize, no matter how beautiful these people are, how handsome these people are, no matter what these people got, these people don't have a real support system. They don't have no support like that. Okay? Because everybody that's around them are ops. Okay? Everybody that's around them are sellouts. So they have no real support system. They can't really lean on anybody like that or talk to anybody like that. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit, what other messages would you like for me to share with the collective? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of lies and deceptions that is going on surrounding this topic, surrounding a lot of things that's going on in this world here. Many individuals are cross-dressers, okay, or forced or made to be cross-dressers here. There's a lot of human traffic. These individuals are trafficked. on private planes, on boats, on various different things, okay? Like some of them, um, go out, are taken outside of the United States, even, okay? And like they are pimped out to like high profile people here, okay? So individuals who may be billionaires, or people who with a lot of money that pay a lot to have them for a specific amount of time and different things like that, or whatever. These be arranged situations here, okay? This message is coming through. This energy is either coming from spirit, or it's coming from somebody that's enduring this, that wants me to get this out here, okay? And I feel like it's something that is present around them all the time, which is what scares them to death. And it's the fact that human beings are not alone on earth. And this is one of the main things that the government is hiding from the general public, okay? Yeah. Yeah. They have them, there's a lot, they have them doing porn and different things, okay? And it's like, it's some type of dark web undercover thing or whatever, but they have them doing porn. These things are recorded. It's interesting because I seen hidden camera that wanted to pop out when I first started shuffling, but these things are covered up. The things that goes on behind the scenes with these people in power, this stuff is covered up here, okay? These people are scared to death of these lizard people, okay? And these are the individuals who shapeshift right around them, right in front of them, okay? That like scares them to death, okay? And forcibly, send these orders down and make them do these things, okay? Yeah, it wanted to come out again. We have secret hidden cameras here, okay? So they are set up to be a part of certain situations. They are drugged during certain situations here, and things happen to them, and these things are recorded here, okay? Many of them are some type of altar or ego, alter ego or something is triggered, and it causes like different type of sex kitten programming in them, various different type of programming in them, okay? That they have programmed in them, and they trigger these things. They have certain keywords or phrases or sounds or different things that will like trigger them in different ways or whatever. And these people be out of it, whether they be drugged up or whether they're under mind control and they trigger to do things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not till they come to or whatever, or they're shown what went on or what they did or something, previously. Do they even know what happened here? Okay. Spirit is also saying is some of the reason why we have celebrity haters who are blocking. We have celebrity haters blocking the new from coming up in the game here, okay? Some of them do it just to be malicious and evil, and give people a hard time just because they got a hard time coming in or whatever. But other people's do it because they can't talk to other people like that and tell you what's really happening, what's really going on. So, they just make it hard for other people with the hopes that maybe you will give up, maybe you won't sell out, maybe you won't come in, so you won't have to do this. Because if you notice, every time, when they be having people who come in and, some artists, bringing them in under their wing, and, they having their little contract signing ceremony and shit like that or whatever. These celebrities is already in the game. They be playing pretend around these individuals, acting happy, and all this stuff, all you sign, all this money around, the contracts out, all this other kind of stuff. But soon as they sign that contract, they already know. If you notice, they looking down, they shake their head like, man, it's almost like, damn, another one gone, man, another one and bit the damn dust, because they know what's coming. And the people coming in, they don't know what they getting ready to go through, what they about to endure, how they gonna be turned out, how they gonna be used, how they gonna be abused, like what they really have to see, what they really have to endure, what really goes on behind closed doors and shit like that. Because when you ain't never seen, say, $500,000 in your life, and you offer $500,000, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you happy go lucky, you ready to set the hell go. You know what I'm saying? You signing contracts without reading them, all kinds of shit, because you assume that these people that's being cool with you and being nice to you and shit got your best interest at heart when they don't. So these are the things that's going on, okay? Nevertheless, guys, okay? But you always see it on their face, okay? Like, they be playing pretend, and it's like people that be coming in, it's like they be blindsided by that shit. They just see all them zeros behind the numbers, or whatever, and be excited, they getting this break, they about to blow up, and this, that, and they have no idea, how it really is and what's to come for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, some of them are even used as double or secret agents here. Okay, some of them have are programmed to be spies. Okay, some of them are programmed to be couriers, drug traffickers, and different things. Okay, there's a lot of things that goes on, Spirit is saying. Okay. Many of them, their parents sold them out to these satanic powers that be. Okay. And this is how they make money off of them. Okay. Many of them, this is the reason why many of them fall into drug addictions here. Okay. These people have wicked witches around them at all times. Okay. Yeah. These people, they really can't trust anybody that's around them, because they got nothing but traitors around them, okay? Because once you in, everybody out for self. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you would assume that everybody is there. Oh, we all made it. We all doing it big. Everybody cool. We all balling, things like that. It's a lot of traitors amongst the mix, okay? And at the end of the day, you don't know who you can trust, okay? Okay, Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share with the collective here? We have here something about an alien race. I believe this is the reason why we had human beings are not on Earth alone come out here, okay? But that card wanted to come out as well here. People are unaware that there is, like, if you wanted to call it alien, frankly, I don't believe they themselves call themselves aliens. They are called something specifically, okay? Just like, mankind or humanity are called human beings or whatever. I think alien is something humans came up with. They are actually called something. They actually have a name. And this has been hidden from people, but when most people talk about these type of things, they are just referred to as aliens, but they're not human, okay? But they have been here on Earth, okay, for a very long time, okay? And some of them have been here even before human beings were here, okay? So, yeah, I think that's the reason why Spirit and these beings, okay, like, scare these people to death. These are the beings that control them, okay? So we have abusing their power and authority to manipulate and control, okay? This is what they do here. From people in government to these elite satanic powers that be, the shadow government, okay? They abuse their authority and their power to manipulate and control these people, okay? And this is the reason why they force them to sell their soul to the devil, okay? These people know it's a crappy deal, okay? But they have no way around it, okay? We have wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing here, okay? So many of them put on, like I said, we started off with a mask, the mask here that they're wearing here, okay? Many of them are wolves in sheep's clothing here. Many of them, well, we have the card that came out. And I told you all that some of them get sold out by their parents. Their parents end up pimping them out to the industry and make some money off of them, okay? Their parents who, those of them who have parents who are prominent in the industry, okay, especially those of them who grew up as child stars, you've seen them grow up in the industry from kids on up. They're very, their parents are very close and well connected with, very rich and prominent people in the industry, powerful people in the industry, and they've been making money off of them like all their life. They pimped them out to the industry. They literally sold them into the industry here, okay? We have the sellouts are all around you here. This is the reason why they can't trust anybody. They're their neighbors, their coworkers, their family members, their strangers, okay? Lovers, partners, friends, everybody around them. And it's the reason why they can't trust anybody like they do. There's artificial intelligence that is used to watch them, to control them, to manipulate them. A lot of artificial intelligence is used, okay? There's human experimentations that is done on them as well, okay? I definitely believe how they keep up with all of them. They have them people chipped, okay? Yeah, they use blackmailing tactics on them. I was briefly telling you all about this. They set them up doing different things. So, like when they program different things in them, like whether it be the beta sex kitten programming, or there's various different programs like your monarch programming, yeah, all different types of programming and different things. Okay, but and they some of them get programmed. Some of them even get sent to the CIA for programming, okay? Especially those of them that they use as spies. They get some very vigorous CIA training too, and they're secret spies. They're hidden spies here, okay? That's like in the industry and things as well as in the government, okay? But there's certain things that they forcibly make them do, okay, especially when they're trafficked around and sent to go do this and do that, whether it's drug currying or whether it has to do with prostitution and different things. These things are recorded, especially the things that are illegal and humiliating, okay, because these are the things that they hold over their head. These are the very things that these people don't want to leak out, okay, especially when when it's a situation like saying you know, they go to a mansion party or something. It's drugs everywhere, alcohol everywhere. They get drugged, they get super high on something, and they told to go in a room and have sex with somebody, and this person is underage. They're recording it. And they'll use that as a blackmail over them. This keeps them from being able to get out. This keeps them from being able to speak out. Okay? Or they will set them up. That's how they do. Spirit, what other messages would you like for me to share with the collective? And see, a lot of these things like this is a abuse of power, period, that they use on these damn people, okay? All in the name of them making money. Like they force these things upon these people and they literally drill in them. I mean, because if you think about it, if this was solely about them pushing onto these people, okay, Lucifer is our God, we worship the devil. Them believing in Lucifer or worshiping the devil has nothing to do with illegal shit, evil shit, wicked shit, decrepit shit, just awful, humiliating, degrading things. Nothing. So they're abusing their authority and their power, okay? Because they push that off on them. And whether you want to believe that or not, they are pushing a whole shitload of other things on you in the name of whatever it is they're forcibly telling you to believe in. Like those of them who act like they to act like they Christians and different things like that. That's the reason why they just say God And they leave it at that, or whatever they got is Lucifer, okay? Most of the time when people say, oh, thank you, God, I just want to give thanks to God and this, that, and the other, or whatever, you have no God. You have no idea what God they are talking about. Do you know how many gods there has been in history? Which God, put a name on it. Which God you talking about? Exactly, okay? But we know what God they praise and worship, okay? So like seriously, guys, okay? We have lying politicians here, okay? So even this is not even just about the celebrities. I'm not saying all of this and just bashing the celebrities, and this, that, and the other. They endure a whole lot, and it's bullshit, okay? But the fact of the matter is a lot of people in government who endure these things as well, okay? They are not off limits either. Okay? They endure these things as well, these initiation processes, these, and all the other things that they have to partake in here. We have spies. I told you they trained to be spies and various different things here, okay? There are several individuals. It's very interesting because in public they come off like a manly man and hoo-ha, roo-rah. I'm tough. I'm a big bad man. I'm rich. I'm powerful. I'm running things. But they straight up women behind the scenes, okay? They want you to do them like a lady, okay? Some of them, okay? And you would really be surprised as to how many of them it is. And I mean, on a sexual standpoint, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you like, you know what I'm saying, and you got somebody who is cool with that, and y'all please each other and make each other happy, by all means, hey, do what you want to do, what pleases you. But it just amazes me, just how many of them on the surface, when you see them, are they, they're big, bad, rich, bold, they own whatever, this, that, and the other. They got this business, that business. They're worth billions of dollars and all kinds of things or whatever. And behind the scenes, like, it's something else. But okay. So we have royal status here, okay? So we know where this pull, where this force, where the majority of the oppression is coming from that falls upon these people. Okay? Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share with the collective? Okay, Spirit is saying that these fools sick to death for real here. Okay, so there's a lot of sick things that goes on. That goes on around them, okay? That goes on just to be on that level in general, okay? No matter what, position, title, role, profession you have, okay? We spoke about the hypocrites in the church who are sold out to this. They're lying to their congregations. These are the individuals who are sellouts on a lower level here, okay? We have the CIA, FBI, government here is aware that these things are going on. Of course, they hide these things here. We have hackers, trackers, and whackers. There are such things as whackers who take out these celebrities. You can call them whackers, Hollywood whackers. You can call them men in black. You can call them hitmen. You can call them assassins. You can call them whatever the hell you want to call them. Okay? But they actually exist. Okay? And as soon as these people not what they want them to be, they'll set them up in a hot minute to take them out. This happens all the time. Okay? These individuals create a lot of illusions around these people here, okay? Many of these individuals themselves are gang stalked, okay? By these people, by shapeshifters, by very evil, wicked, demonically possessed beings, okay? Spirit, are there any other messages that I need to share? Many of them are suffering from sleepless nights here. They may be suffering from insomnia and various different things here because of the things that they endure, because of the things that they go through, okay? Because some of them may be afraid to even dream or different things because of all the hocus pocus, all the witchcraft, the sorcery, the black magic, the voodoo. Many of them may even be afraid of, dying, okay? A lot of them feel like nobody really understands what they go through and what's going on here, okay? You got ops taking bribes here, okay? So many of them, making backroom deals, taking bribes on various different things, okay? To partake in this, this quote unquote game they in, you know. Yeah, so Spirit is saying many of them, okay, especially those of them who were child stars, okay, their whole family is in on it, okay, but even if they wasn't child stars, 9 times out of 10, okay, they're in some type of arranged marriage or arranged relationship. They determine when, what relationship, who's going to be in a relationship with who. They determine when they have children and different things even, okay? They determine when this, that, and the other go on in their career and everything. They literally run, rule, and control these people's life, okay? We have devil worshippers here, okay? So I told you. We have cloning lab here. Many of them end up being cloned. Some of these people were killed off a long time ago, okay, and they were cloned, okay, because the satanic powers that be are still making money off of them, okay. They have multiple clones for them, okay. There ends up being a lot of ultimate betrayal for wealth, power, status, and privilege as well here, guys, okay. I told you there are sex tapes that's made with these individuals and that these people use as leverage to blackmail them here, okay. Spirit is saying that these people are soulless beings because they sell their soul to the devil here, okay. Many of them are afraid of being murdered here, of being blood sacrificed, so they go along to the best of their ability here. We have animal sacrifice here. There's a lot of animal sacrifice that goes on as well. Okay, they are forced to partake in these things as well. I told you their gods have to be fed. These demons here. We have the satanic powers that be. These people are scared to death of the satanic powers that be here. Okay, so they end up being in this energy, doing anything for money. Okay, doing anything for money here. Evil eye is sent constantly here. There's a lot of deception around them here. A lot of addiction, sex, toxicity, drugs, alcohol, porn, gambling, a lot of addictions here, guys, okay? And there is abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, and sexually. These people are abused here, okay? Many of them end up getting poisoned or drugged in some type of way and taken advantage of here, okay? Many of them are often double-crossed, okay? A lot of them have family secrets, okay? Even within their family here, okay? We have here Rfid chip implant. I told you many of them have been implanted, okay? And this is how they keep track of all these government officials, of all these celebrities, of all these people high up in power here, okay? There's a lot, Spirit said there's a lot of low down and dirty, shameful things that goes on, okay? Yeah, these people are forced to be a part of some type of satanic cult here, okay? Witch covens, satanic cults, and different things here, okay? Spirit is saying that these people are suffering in silence here because they are being abused, okay? And these crooked government officials, they can't turn to them for help because these individuals are crooked. These individuals are in the pockets of the satanic powers that be, of the big banksters, okay? Of those of them who run, rule, and control the world here. So when these people are hurt, are injured, are used, abused, mistreated, in different things, they can't go to these crooked government officials. They in the pockets of the satanic powers that be. They are part of it. Okay. Spirit is saying that many of these people have sex addictions here. Okay. Which is why a lot of these things go on here. Y'all remember Kanye's song Famous? I believe it was called Famous. At the beginning of that song, it was like this huge bed, and it had government officials and celebrities in this huge bed all together, and it was like they was all laying there naked in sleep, and you could hear this breathing, of them or whatever. That symbolized how they're all in bed with each other. Okay, how these individuals have to sleep with each other. Okay, whether it be entertainer, celebrities, whether it be government officials, whether it be higher ups in power, everything. These people are under mind control. Many of them are in the sunken place here, y'all. Okay. Spirit wants y'all to stop ignoring the red flags around these situations here, because these people can't speak out like that. Okay. Without getting themselves killed. Okay, we have freaky fetish here. Okay, so there's a lot of freaky fetish type of things that goes on behind the scenes. Okay, Spirit, are there any other messages? Many of them have suffered satanic ritual abuse, SRA. Many of them have suffered childhood trauma in some type of way. Spirit says once you are awake, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil here. And this is what these people are faced with every single day. Okay? Yeah, we have childhood trauma and drama here. I was just telling y'all about that. Spirit say them folks ain't right here. So there's a lot of things. Like, this rabbit hole goes really deep of the things that's going on. Okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying that there's trauma that is forced upon these people as well. A lot of trauma that is forced upon these people. This is why I understand why y'all so eager to sell y'all souls to these satanic powers. That BD folk don't care nothing about you, and they'll tell you anything that you want to hear to get you to sign that damn contract, because they want you coming in brainwashed, dumbed down, under mind control. They want you gullible and dependent, and not independent, but dependent upon them. This is how they can control you, okay? And y'all just be all so eager. Y'all, you so desperate to want to get, and I get it. I understand. Who don't want to live a better life, okay? To stay in a nicer, cleaner neighborhood and different things, but live within your means, man. You understand me? Y'all just don't understand what all goes along with, and I'm not telling you if you have some type of talent, skill, or ability that you should just throw it aside and don't even worry about it. There's things that you could do, on an independent level, okay, to embrace your creativity and different things like that, okay? But when you get to mixing and mingling amongst millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires and these elite satanic powers that be, and you signing contracts and is this deal and that deal and all this other kind of shit, man, I'm telling you, those is you man, those are death contracts, man, okay? I'm telling you, they setups, okay? And I'm telling you, there's a lot of fine print, okay? The devil is in the details of them contracts in real fine print, okay? The higher ups pulling the strings of all the puppets, Spirit is saying, okay? So the higher ups control all these individuals. Even those of them who y'all think is high ranking in the government, they got individuals even higher than them. More wealthy, more powerful than them, that even controls them. Okay? These individuals have fraudulent marriages and different things. This is the reason why I tell y'all, for those of y'all that sit around here talking about left and right and red and blue and Democrat, Republic, Green Party, Tea Party, Independent Party, if y'all actually think that any of that shit actually the hell exists, I mean, besides like maybe your independent parties and different things like that, because they are solely, these are independent persons who want to take their chance for running for some type of office. But those of them who are part of some type of national convention, whether it's Democrat, Republican, or whatever, y'all, they're birds of the same feather. Okay? Well, they feathers come off the same bird, okay? The same shadow government, the same satanic powers that be is controlling both sides, okay? And y'all be all out here in the world arguing back and forth with one another, who right, who wrong, who better, who this, who that. They all, if you listen to their speeches and different things, they all say the same dumb shit. Both sides talk about a new world order, okay? Do you know what a new world order is? Do you think a new world order is in the best interest of your health and well-being, of your life? Not the hell at all. Okay? They make y'all, they everything. They have always had this divide. They want the people divide. They divide us by race. They divide us by, education levels. They divide us by status. They divide us by, where we live, how we come up, how much money, we have or come up with. Yeah, they have all this divide. So y'all grow up in there and we end up still being divided. And this is the reason why there's so much hostility. This is the very reason why unto this very day racism still exists. Hatred, envy, spitefulness, revengeful type of thing still exists to this day. And y'all don't see how y'all have been played by the powers that be to cause that divide amongst us on purpose. They have been trying to push a race war for so damn long. They want a real good race war so bad so they can call martial law and overthrow everything and everybody. They just too coward to say it. They've been pushing this shit for so long. Y'all don't even see how y'all get manipulated by the government. And then people that do, you too coward. You too afraid to stand up against these people and say what it is. And just tell the truth. Okay? And the reason why it's so foolish and it's so silly is because if you think about it, if you all had the mind to stick together and stand up together and make your voices heard as one, against the shit that they be saying and doing and coming up with, guess what? What they're not going to do is come out and blatantly and boldly commit genocide and kill all of you at one damn time before the world. What they're not going to do is imprison all y'all asses at one damn time. Just imagine if a billion people stood together in solidarity on one accord and fought back against all this divide and this oppression and this order and this chaos that they create in order to obtain the order that they want. If people just stood up against their asses about their illegal taxes and different things, they could not do a damn thing. They couldn't imprison y'all ass all at one time. And they wouldn't dare come out and say nuke y'all asses or kill y'all asses all at one time, because they would leave them open and vulnerable for being infiltrated by a foreign country for killing their own people blatantly in broad daylight. But nobody thinks like this. And they don't want you to think like this. This is the reason why they spend millions of billions of trillions of dollars keeping your ass entertained, keeping your ass distracted. This is the reason why they want you brainwashed and dumbed down and under mind control. They don't want free thinking men and women. They don't want strong-willed, strong-minded people in the world. They don't want you thinking for yourself. They want to think for you, and they want you to believe every damn thing that they say. Yeah, that's how they go. But nobody thinks about this. Nobody thinks about this. How a billion is a lot. Okay? We've had the Million Man March before, okay? What if 5 million of y'all, 5 million other people stood up in solidarity against the oppression that the people Not any one race in particular, but we know that there are particular races who are oppressed more. But a multitude of races, all races, 5 billion of you, 10 billion of you, 20 billion of you, stood in solidarity together. Work towards it. You've had the Million Man March. Strive towards 2 million, 3 million, till you get to 5 million, till you get to 10 million. Standing for yourself, standing for the people, standing for your country. That's how you really fight for your country. Fighting for your country is not just signing up for a military, going to some bogus ass war that you don't even know what it's for, being boots on the ground, front of the line, and dying for your country. And you don't even know why you dying or why you even at the hell war. All you know is your superiors told y'all going to war, and they jumping y'all off in the damn swamp or desert some damn where in the fight to the death. But fighting for your country is about more than that. If they're going to kill us anyway, then how about y'all stand together 1 billion strong, 2 billion strong, multiple million strong. Stand for something. That way you don't die in vain. But that's too much like right. And that's exactly what the satanic powers that be depend on. Oh, they too lazy to do that. They too crazy to do that. Or they too distracted to do that. We got them too brainwashed and dumbed down for them to do that. They ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna rise up against us. That's what they think. Why? This is the very reason why they have caused so much divide in the world amongst us. And the crazy thing about it, even though they have us divided amongst, so many different things. Okay? The tax bracket you in, the neighborhood you live in or come up in, the race you are, your education level, and all these various different things. African American people are the only race that they have not only divided but segregated within our own race. African American people are the only people that hate their own people, hate their own kind, work against their own kind, set up their own kind, kill their own kind, sabotage and ruin their own kind. We segregated amongst our own people in just the African American race alone. Yet we are the race whom the satanic powers that be are the most intimidated by, and none of you got enough sense to ask why. Especially considering the fact they got more than what we got. Nobody thinks about that. Nobody thinks about that. It's a lot easier for you to conform and obey. It's a lot easier for you to just bow down and worship. It's a lot easier for you to just kiss an ass or two. For you to be comfortable. For you to be secure and have the security that you want. It's a lot easier to just go ahead and go along with what they provide for you. If only you would get on board with massa. The same master that told your ass you were free. Why he still enslaved your ass and you still believe massa. Nevertheless, Spirit, are there any other messages? Are there any other messages for they sold their soul to the devil knowing it was a crappy deal? Okay. Yeah, a lot of them are tangled up in these we have the fake phony Christians here, guys. Okay. A lot of them are Burdens caused by others here. These people often have karmic lovers and friends in their life here, okay? Because these individuals are sold out too. They sold out to these satanic powers that be. We have child killer here. Some of these individuals are into killing children. Okay, those of them higher up are definitely into killing children, harvesting off the energy, the blood of children. Okay, we got graveyard rituals and different things that's going on. See, these are these things that's being hidden, that's kept secret here, that's going on behind closed doors. Okay, there's all kind of snuff films and things that have been made as well. Okay. Underground pizza here. Okay. They go hand in hand with child killer here. Okay. Because this talks about the underground sex trade of children, of young people in general. Okay. Spirit, are there any other messages? We have can't trust in nobody here, okay? Somebody playing with demons. So these people often can't trust anybody here, okay? A lot of them are hunted and taunted and harassed on a daily basis because of these demons that have been conjured up, okay? Inside of them. Spirit, are there any other messages? See, the information that I'm sharing with you all, this is hidden. This is, a lot of these things are hidden. A lot of these things are secret, okay? These things are not discussed or not talked about. We got human sex trafficking here going on here, okay? That's you know, $1 billion operation that's going on. Okay, you know, these individuals are forced to partake in a lot of one night stands. Okay. And that, I believe that comes, you know, that's a part of these third party situations, and a lot of which of where this fortune come that they receive. Okay. Yeah. We have low down and dirty parents, devil worshippers sold their kids out to the satanic powers that be. So we briefly discussed that, how these parents are selling their children out to the powers that be here. We have betrayal for the love of money. So a lot of them, you know, jealousy is real, hate is real. A lot of them end up getting betrayed by people close to them for the love of money here. Okay. People that you know, they were close to. Okay. These people might even get in situations sometimes where they are abducted by others here, okay? Of course, you know, this not know anybody, you know, everybody, of course, is amongst, you know, individuals who are of a higher status and very wealthy and different things like that. But it doesn't mean that these things you know, don't happen to them, okay? All I'm saying is these things are wrong here, okay? These things, these people are being used and abused in various different ways, and I hate that for them, okay? Whether or not they happy and satisfied with the contracts that they sign, whether or not these people are happy with the, you know, the deals that they made, the decisions that they made to be where they are or whatever. Nobody, you can't convince me that you signed up to be used and abused, to be mistreated, to be hurt, to be afraid, okay, and taunted and haunted and harassed. Nobody signs up for that. I don't care who you are. I don't give a damn how big and tough and strong you are. No, nobody signs up for that. It's not okay, and it's not right for them people to have to endure here, okay? Many of them, you know, they suffer from overdoses and different things here, okay, because they're going through so much, okay? A lot of family secrets. Got another family secrets cards that's coming out here. Okay, so there's a lot of hidden things, a lot of secret things that's going on, even in their individual families or individual homes that they have in different things. Okay, of course, that most people are not privileged to knowing this information. We have shapeshifters here. Okay, I feel like that's one of their biggest fears, okay, and what they go through here, okay, because these big Billy bad ass bullies here that stay attacking them with the black magic here in between the shapeshifters and different shit. If it's a lot to deal with, okay. There's a lot of voodoo practices and different things too. These people are also illegally surveillance as well. Okay? Like as much money as these people have, like you see a lot of their stuff that goes up. Their fencing and their dating and different things that they have in the communities they live in or whatever. But the higher ups invade and violate their privacy, target them. Oftentimes, invading and violating their personal space, even. Okay, we have satanic sellouts here. Okay, so we clearly have discussed, how these individuals have to sell their soul, for fame and fortune and various different things. Okay, we have Mr. Casanova is a rapist here. Okay. It's a damn shame when they get convinced to go to, some lucrative business meeting with, someone pertaining to a specific projects, okay, only for them to get there and they get raped by this person before, this person even offer them any type of deal or anything. And Lord forbid if they hesitate or refuse or fight or anything like that, and then, they're not what this person wanted them to be, and they take an opportunity away. Call the superiors, call the higher ups, and make life hard for this person. Okay? We have black wicked witches here. Okay? Order out of chaos. This is what these satanic powers that be do all the time. Okay? They cause the chaos in order to get the order that they want from it. Problem, reaction, solution here. Okay? Abuse of authority, abuse of power here. This is how these individuals end up being betrayed even. Okay? A lot of them end up being caught up between a rock and a hard place with a lot of the things that goes on here. Okay? A lot of, after a while, when one is a part of something or doing something, at some point, what I'm saying, you're doing something. Some of them are into certain things and doing certain things on their own. Okay, but it didn't start off like that. Okay, it's learned behavior. Somebody taught them this, somebody showed them this, somebody forced this upon them. You understand what I'm saying? We have pure and faithful nuns being abused in the name of God here. Okay, so you have high-ranking priests. I was going to do a whole reading on this. This has come up a few times. I even seen this copycat reader that tried to, she goes around to various different people, readers' channels, and listen to what other people say and repeat it on on her channel or whatever. But I'm actually the first and the only person who ever actually spoke out about how the nuns are being abused. Okay. These nuns are being abused in various different ways. Many of them are being raped. Many of them are being impregnated. Many of them, and these babies are taken. They're put on altars, and there are sacrificial rituals that are done. Some of these babies go out to, elite people in power and various different things like that or whatever. But nuns have been abused for a very long time. And I had this vision. I have been seeing this for a long time, and I was hesitant to say anything about it because when I first felt this empathically or whatever, this was actually before I went through my awakening. And it only became stronger after I was awakened, but I hadn't gotten around to doing a full reading about it. But I'm telling you, these nuns, okay, they're held hostage inside these, convents and different things that they live in, okay, and they are abused, okay, and people oftentimes don't see their bruises. This is the reason why they're covered from head to freaking toe, okay. The other priests and different things in there, they forcibly have to have sex with them, okay. There's a lot of ritualistic things that gets done, okay, like them being stripped naked, hanged from. I seen a whole ritual that I had a vision of, okay, and this nun she was hung from like a cross. She was hung up. It was like a huge cross. She was hung up like Jesus was. She was butt naked, and there was different ritualistic things that was being done to her body, okay. Even different type of tools that's used, and and these other individuals and these hood type of like things, other nuns around, and it's various different things that goes on, guys, okay. I'm gonna have to go more into that reading later, but nuns have been getting abused for a very long time, and they're controlled in more than one way, okay, because a lot of times when you see these nuns, first of all, most of these nuns you don't see out in public. If any of them you ever see out in the public, they're usually the oldest nun, okay, or the most trusted nun that they allow to go out and like pick up one's medications that need medications, or whatever type of supplies or something like that they need. But in this day and time, a lot of things can get shipped to them, and different things like that, where they don't have to leave that often, okay. So it's usually like the mother superior, or the head madam of the nuns and things, or whatever, who get to leave. But so when you see them, their heads are always down. It's like they're not able to give people eye contact. They're not allowed to speak unless being spoken to. This is abuse, okay. That has absolutely nothing to do with religion. God didn't say you couldn't talk. God didn't say you could not be, what I'm saying, you could not communicate with others, or anything like that, or whatever. So it's abuse, okay. And what goes on behind closed doors is already bad enough that they are forced to live there, okay, where they are told when to eat, how to eat. It's like they're prisoners. They're told when to wake up, when they can go to sleep, what to wear, okay, when to eat, what they can eat, okay. They're forcibly given chores and certain jobs, okay. They have to do everything that's told to them. They even are told when to pray a day, and how many times to pray a day, and they can't question anybody's authority, and they can't voice their own opinions, have their own thoughts in any type of way. And they have this whole shebang, like, oh, they're making this vow unto God to worship. No, if you're reading from the same man written Bible that I have, and you want to talk about God told you to be fruitful and multiply, okay. God didn't say anything about you having to be confined to any of that, okay, in the way that they have to live, or any of that, okay. But they have this whole pitch where they marry themselves to God, and all of these things, okay. And a lot of the Catholic churches, it's like they praise Mary, okay, more than they actually do God. Mary is not the creator, okay. But they everybody has their different practices and their different beliefs, and this, that, and the other, or whatever. But it gets deeper than that, okay. But the fact of the matter is nuns are being abused, okay. And like I said, I speak out about injustices for anybody, for everybody, okay, especially those of them who cannot speak. You may not like me, you may not like what I have to say, you cannot call me a lie. You cannot call me a lie. And there has been plenty of these priests who have been caught fondling young people in the church. Okay? Nothing happens. They just get moved to some other parish or something like that. It gets covered up and it gets hidden. Okay? Because of course you know, the Roman Catholic Church controls every other religion that there is. In the United States of America, at least. Okay? I'm not sure about other countries and different things, but in the United States, it do. So it doesn't matter if it's a Baptist church, a Church in God in Christ, a Pentecostal church, a Methodist church, whatever type of church, Presbyterian church, or whatever. Okay? They are run, ruled, and controlled by the Roman Catholics. Okay? Them people, that's the reason why it doesn't matter what church you go to. You will hear some of the same scriptures. There is no church ever who has preached on the entire Bible, the entirety of the Bible. Okay? You can stump every pastor on any level by asking him about the book of Enoch, by asking him about various different scriptures that was removed from the Bible. Okay? Like the scriptures that came from Mary Magdalene. Okay, and various other books that was taken, stripped from the Bible that actually told the truth. Okay, that they wanted to hide from the people so they can delusion you with crap. You understand what I'm saying? You can stop any pastor anywhere just by they'll start stuttering. They will not be able to give you an answer. They are controlled by the Roman Catholic Church to the point where they are told what they can and cannot talk about, what they can and cannot say, what they can and cannot preach on. There is no church ever that preaches on the entire Bible. Period. And it is also, especially those of them who are 501c3, they are controlled by the United States government. This is the reason why all your churches, especially your big churches, anything the government say, anything that come on from the government to the White House to the news that they say, they come in their church and they enforce. Okay? They do it every time. Anything the government wants to push. Just like here recently with, what's been going on and what they was trying to push on everybody to get. Okay. They started doing this at churches. They got to the point where they told, there started being churches that said, oh, you can't come back to church unless you come and get y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So whatever the government is pushing, they have these churches to push because they're 501c3. And for them to get the money and have the status that they got, they have to do any and everything that the industry say, that the government say, and everything. They sold out to the devil. Okay? They got a crappy deal as well. But they sit around, they play pretend, and these are going to be the very ones in the church are going to be the ones who are pimping behind their pulpits. Okay? They secretly homosexual and too scared to tell their congregations, I don't care whether you gay or not. I'm not throwing no slick shot at you. Okay? But you pimping behind the pulpit. You're lying to your congregation and you got booty on your breath. You understand what I'm saying? You can't sit behind your pulpit and right or wrong me or anybody else about our life when you in the closet. When you got all kind of low down and dirty doing and swept under the rug and under covers and things. You can't do that. Okay? You're not going to tell me about what's right and wrong. You're going to tell me about what's sin and what ain't. Okay? And you fornicating, committing adultery, praising and worshiping false gods and entities and deities and different things. You done sold your soul, sold your behind. You're into sodomy, you're sodomite. And all kinds of things. You think you're going to right or wrong me because you in the secret society. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. You take that up with them white folk that you sold out to. I don't got nothing to do with that. But you ain't going to right or wrong me. You just mad that I know it. See, this is what's happening, people. This is why they don't want no thinking people in the world. But it is what it is. But they gonna use the churches to usher y'all ass to the slaughter. See, when this great catastrophe that is fast approaching, that is on its way, when it come, it's going to be your very churches that usher y'all to the slaughter, honey. That convinces y'all to go to these FEMA death camps, to these concentration camps, babe. Where y'all gonna be confined and imprisoned and murdered in cold blood. And it's gonna be your churches They're going to convince you to go there, and they're going to have you in such a bad way that many of you, you're going to take the risk and do so because you may be out of food, you may be out of water, you may be out of shelter. You ain't going to have nowhere to go, and it's going to be so catastrophic. See, it's being set up on purpose. But these are very individuals. You know, and you see it all the time. Just like any major thing happening in a black community, or a black person end up dying, and it makes mainstream media, you know, breaking news or something. It comes a worldwide story. If you notice, they roll out the black Masons, the black Boulay. They roll out the black pastors, the black evangelists, the black civil rights leaders, the black everything they can find. And they all sellouts. They all sellouts. They come up there and give y'all a little song and dance, put on a little speech or something, and pacify y'all ass. Until the next tragedy come up, and they called up by the man and tell them where to go and what to do and what to say. They come out there like little puppets and put on a show for y'all while the man pull their strings. This been going on. This been happening. They just mad because people know. You can't be mad at me. Are you mad at me for seeing something that's in plain sight? So technically you mad at me for not, for being awake, for not seeing, or not being able to see, not being asleep anymore. That don't even make sense. Okay? So we have casting spells on you, okay? Y'all, these people, they cast spells on each other, but they are vigorously casting spells on the world. A lot of people don't know how many curses and spells are going out on a daily basis that is being cast out onto the world. Okay? For all kinds of catastrophic things that happen in various different areas. These people conjure up all kinds of demons, y'all. They doing all kinds of sinister things as CERN alone that's liable to blow y'all mind. They opened the gates of hell a long time ago. See that veil, that protection veil, that the Most High placed, that the protection ring, that the Most High placed around planet Earth to keep all these other entities and deities out. Yeah, see, these satanic powers that be what they illuminated as. Yeah, they figured out how to break through that a long time ago. This how all these demons is flooding up in here. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what to know. So we have Hollywood scandals here, okay? A lot of these Hollywood scandals go on because these people sold their soul to the devil, knowing it was a crappy deal. But Spirit say a deal with the devil don't last. These people know it. These people know it. Many of them, I'm telling you, they are not killing themselves. They being suicided by the enemy. Many of them behind the scenes, they are faced with domestic violence and y'all don't even know it. Okay? Spirit, are there any other messages here? Yeah. We have here the demons on earth are being hidden by the elites, y'all. Okay, this message is getting way deep here. Okay. Okay, guys, so I think I'm just going to wrap this reading up. We're going to stop it there, okay? Because, this is going into a whole lot of things, honey. I've been made this reading. This reading be super long, okay? But I mean, we could go on and on talking about these things, honey, because it ties into so many other things that is happening and going on in the world here, okay? But all the wickedness that we are surrounded by on a daily basis, and people wonder why. People wonder why, okay? All you got to do is look to all the sinister demonic things, okay, that is happening in the world, okay, in the government, in the industry here, okay? So we have here, this is the pizza card here. You see that snake wrapped around that hand there? You see these wolves down here? You see this pizza slice here in the middle of the palm here, okay? This is pertaining to a child sex ring here, human trafficking, okay? Satanic ritual abuse, child abuse, okay? Shipping and transporting and prostitution of young people here, underage porn, children underground in cages here, kidnapping, okay? Underground sex trade here, okay? It's tied into what is being hidden, okay, amongst those of them who have sold their soul to the devil, knowing that it was a crappy deal here, okay. These people are forced to forced to stay quiet about certain things, to not speak about certain things, okay. Spirit, what other messages? We have here the moon here, okay? So this speaks to darkness, okay? This speaks to things that's being hidden, criminal activities. It speaks to illusions, things that are sneaky, freaky, creepy, graveyard rituals, witchery, secrets, rituals, okay? What's done in the dark here, okay? A lot of things that are hidden and done in the dark. A lot of things that are secret here, yeah. We have the high priestess here. Okay, which talks about occultic knowledge, higher power here, secret societies, authority, elite, things being hidden, okay? It can also speak to secret information, intuition, third eye activation, and psychic abilities and different things like that, okay? But it's pertaining to these things that is hidden, okay? These things that is hidden. Okay, we have the twitchy witchy card here, okay? This speaks to the black magic, the rituals, the dark arts, blood sacrifice, okay? Spells and curses that's being cast here, okay? These individuals are wicked witches here. They're into voodoo, Satanism. They're part of witch covens, okay? Satanic cults and secret societies here, okay, guys? This is what is happening. This is what is going on in secret, guys. Okay, this is what is going on in secret here, okay? So we have here, a lot of times these situations, you know what I'm saying, these people make major sacrifices, okay? Go through major betrayals and sabotage, okay? To become these false persons here just for the love of money here, okay? And so with the death card here, many of them end up being blood sacrifice here, okay? So the death can talk about rebirth. It can talk about endings, loss of life here, a release, okay? Conclusion, something coming to a conclusion or to an end here, okay? It can speak to relief or even beginnings, okay? You know, you always know where there are endings, there are beginnings, okay? That's why a lot of times you see these death and rebirth rituals with these individuals here. It can speak to changes and transformations as well, okay? But a death of something occurring, okay? A lot of these people end up in bad romances here. We got the devil card that wants to pop out on the top of the deck here, okay? So Spirit says evil is as evil does here, okay? We're talking about what's evil, wicked, sinister, demonic here. Many of these people are demonically possessed here because of these cults and these covens that they are part of, because of the fact that they are devil worshippers here, okay? These witches, warlocks, and demons, okay? These elite satanic powers that be have these individuals chained to this very sinister, demonic demon that they worship as God here, okay? And they have a grasp, a hold up them through the practices of voodoo and black magic here, through the confining bonds of secret societies here. Thus is the reason why these individuals are sellouts, okay, guys? So I do thank you all for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated, okay? For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at shine bright like a diamond with an underscore between each word. Also, guys, if there's anyone who would like to donate to the channel, you can do so through Cash App at $ Tiff Diamond 36 or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Okay? Let me get a drink, guys. Hold on. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.